No hay que verme. Aquí, coño, ahí está. Ahí estamos. Y vamos aquí. Vámonos a hacer la misión. Dudo que en 2 horas nos hagamos esto. Dudo que en 2 horas nos hagamos esto. Okay. What the fuck? Reconozco este lugar. What the fuck? Por favor.
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers. One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised. One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Morning, traveler! Did you have a nightmare last night? Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle?
Exactamente.
Just shake it off, traveler.
Joder, vamos a terminar esto. Hostia. Aquí tengo la garganta hecha mierda, creo. Vamos. Bajamos aquí. Me rompí las piernas. Bajamos. Las piernas. Ah. What the fuck? Ah. Au, coño. ¿Cómo está eso?
Let's run.
Ah, Dios.
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still...
Don't worry. We should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough records of his adventures.
Say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still...
Hey, Malika! Oh, Shilonen and St. Lolly are...
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name, which is ready to be forged.
Oh, yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of the Night gave us?
Perfect. Could I take a look?
First, there's the Traveler's ancient name, which is ready to be forged.
Well, it looks good. This is usually the first step in forging an ancient name, is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines. But since the Lord of the Night gave us this record, we can skip that part. Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into how the process might change.
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom. That will happen in 3 days' time. Brings me to the second matter.
3 days? So soon?
We need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom.
Wait,
That will
but...
happen in 3 days' time.
Well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and Paimon's not very good at thinking or fighting to begin with. This plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would, but all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super dangerous mission.
That's right. And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to this land. The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude outweighs physical strength. All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The Sacred Flame will connect us to their fighting spirit. So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan.
The most important? Really?
The Sacred Flame will connect us to their fighting spirit.
Sí, recordar mucho que te preocupo por mí. Será como cuando me animan otras cosas. Ok.
That's right! Overcoming dangers side by side! Alright, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natlan!
It's less about volume and more about mental focus, but I get it. You're just trying to show how much you care.
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient...
Good luck, you two!
Okay.
3 days, huh?
3 días.
What should we do in the meantime? We know you're still.
From what I've heard, the two of you have helped more than enough. You should take a well-deserved rest. Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry.
Exactly! We can't take a break. We're adventurers. We gotta live up to the name. We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go. The battle in 3 days is just another part of our adventure.
Así.
I see. In that case, just
Otra guerra,
do what you
güey.
think is best.
Otro dios que matar, güey. Otro animal mitológico que tenemos que chingar, no sé, bueno.
This final battle is extremely important to me. I'm also going to follow my heart.
Oh, you know how to paint?
I just learned, actually. I hear it takes a lot of practice to get any good. It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the process of getting better at something through practice. It's how Of course, that's only when I have the time. I'm usually too busy.
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like your style.
All right, let's go.
So, if Moika relaxes by working really hard at something, that basically means she never takes a break, right? Wow, she's definitely something else. Oh, hello! Sorry, Moika's not...
There you are.
We made it! Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing at all. The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next big adventure.
Well, if you hadn't overslept...
Details! Anyway, come on. Let's go to the people of this...
Hold on, tell us what's going on first.
Oh, yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Basically, we know about your super important mission coming up. And before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast. All you can eat, with meat by the tableful. I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. You won't want to miss out, I promise. Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts, drinks, you name it. You won't be disappointed.
That sounds amazing! We're in!
Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit.
Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the flow, right? Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your honor! If you don't...
It's our fault for not telling you earlier. So it's okay if you can't make it. Still, if you're not busy, we'd really like you to be there. It won't take up too much of your time. It'll be super fun! Plus, all our friends will be there.
Still, if you're not busy, we'd really like you to be there. Yes, let's go eat!
It'll be super fun.
Huh? What's the holdup, Traveler? Did you...
Huh?
Isn't she...
Is that okay? It's not like we prepared anything fancy.
Espera.
Well,
Estoy
I
escuchando
definitely
doble.
wasn't expecting that
Ahí decía yo.
suggestion. She's the Archon after all. Maybe it's not our place. But
Ah.
we might as well
Ahí está.
extend the invitation. The Archon is about to fight for us with everything she has. This feast is in her honor too.
Then who's gonna be the one to invite her?
All of us, of course.
¿Dónde me vuelve? ¿Pegadero?
Come in. Oh, it's you four. Is there something you need?
We're here to invite you to the people of the Springs for...
Ah, I see. This is a special...
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out on this opportunity. It's our way of cheering you on.
Plus, I always wanted to do something to think.
That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past now. You don't owe me. Although, this feast does sound rather interesting.
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina. You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand banquet on my account. I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person, not an Archon.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. I just don't want to spoil the fun. A lot of things, barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on waiting for me to eat first.
Oh, yeah, Paimon can see that.
Don't worry, I'll jump in if that happens. I can throw manners to the wind, no problem.
No need, I can take care of it. Anyway, thank you for inviting me. I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but now there's something more interesting to do.
Then let's go together. The main dish should be ready soon.
Rápido, que de comer. Yes. Ya hace hambre. ¿Qué es eso? Una piedra bien. Métele. Oh, la pinche. Ay, Dios. Pantallas de carga al juego. Hostia, está muy lejos. Hacemos la técnica de Goku. ¿Qué pasó, ahorita? Ahorita que llegue un familiar y me chinga el cerebro.
All right.
Aquí Nitz no tiene.
Ugh, you're
Genial.
kidding. Another one?
Bueno, yo
But
pensando que todo
this
estaba
is just a small
arreglado con eso.
send-off. What are we going to do with all this stuff? Then again,
Se
I
me fue el nombre.
understand where
Natalan,
they're coming
no.
from. I'll deal with it.
Sí, no me acuerdo.
What a headache. If this continues, half of this stuff's gonna go bad before we get to it. Huh? You're here already? Archon? What?
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
No apology necessary.
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing their homes, so I didn't think many people would come. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries. There's no way we can...
That's our star Outlander's popularity for ya.
You're saying everyone's here because of us? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Nutland. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you or wish you good luck.
Sí.
Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you.
Oye, en esa guerra podías tener decisiones. What the fuck, güey. Yo no sabía, güey. Yo pensaba que era de un lado para otro. Era tanto caos que ni te entendías que
We and the
ocurría.
Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration.
Y yo también, que tenía las ganas de hacerlo rápido.
Well, this is the perfect excuse to
Me
throw an
perdí mucho en
even
la
bigger
historia.
party. All this extra stuff was gonna go to waste anyway.
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. This extra spending for my sake is the last thing we need.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. That was always Auntie Atea's job. Sorry. I'm just feeling a bit in over my head. Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she? Is she feeling any better?
Uy.
Oh.
Actually, there's something we haven't told you.
Mm.
Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time.
Uy.
She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking point, she showed no pain or sorrow. In her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe and her people. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize. So I decided to attend in her memory.
Ay, perdón.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just, there was never a good time to bring it up.
Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So we can't let her down. Believe me, she has high standards.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, come on, let's get to work,
Qué
everyone.
pena.
Oh, Chief Amina and...
Wait, you don't have to drag me.
Amina, you mentioned something about a surplus of supplies.
Hmm?
I may have a solution. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted, and donated to the appropriate areas.
That would be such a big help, Archon. Thank you. I'll get on it right away. Amazing plan, Malika. It was clear, concise, and organized. But, weren't you trying to keep...
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering, I just didn't want it to be because of me. My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice...
Whoa. Hana feels like she... Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by. Let's go.
Dar la vuelta. Habla con tus amigos hasta que... ¿Y dónde está este? A ver. ¿Tendrá voz? A ver. No. Oh. Wow. ¿Qué pasó?
Yes, Coach!
Are you still helping rebuild the tribes?
I heard about your efforts. The speaker's chamber can take it from here.
No tanto.
It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the speaker's chamber can contact the Fatui directly for more doses.
Tengo un espectador, creo que soy yo.
The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records to ease the transition.
Wow, that's so responsible of you.
El conocimiento es poder. Muy frase. Esa frase cubre. ¿Dónde está? ¡Está pecando! Déjale pescar. Ya.
Chaska?
Hello, Archon. I'm,
Oh, doesn't look like the Fisher, but,
yeah, it's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but...
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course,
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility. I'll never be able to replace Koichi, but I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness.
That's exactly what your mother's worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, it's your loss too. Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. Your loss is a tragedy, not a debt. In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to become Koichi when they love you just for yourself.
Yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Thank
La
you,
presión es buena
everyone.
para la piel. Ya,
Sounds like
no
I
sé.
owe my parents a conversation.
Miren. Vamos con otro güey que no tiene ni voto. No encuentro la etiqueta de la casa.
Nothing. We're just taking a look around.
¿Qué haces? ¿Pero qué haces?
Oh, really?
¿Ah?
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kanich to help identify. The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged into the conflict. So a lot of investigative work is required.
Oh.
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be remembered.
Exactly. That is how we, as the living, respect our heroes and the values of their lives. So let me know if you need extra help, Kanich. Understood. Thank you for your hard work.
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast.
Dale, turbo, ¿hay más gente?
Oh, but if there are still people you want to see.
Hay más gente.
Okay.
No hay tiempo. Técnicamente.
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast.
What's that?
A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one?
Oh, it sounds so cute.
Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and I'll even join in. Wow, she must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
Wait, now that you mention it, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave and stern, always with that indescribable. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like you said, it felt like I actually got.
So it wasn't just me.
Wait, you've had dreams too? Oh, don't tell Paimon you dreamt of your aphid.
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Grannies who looked after me were there too. Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me.
Okay.
It's why they never asked anything of me. Why, they gave me so much freedom. I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded exactly the same,
Voy a
just
ir a
like
dejar
real
los
life.
platos en un minuto.
The same thing happened to me. I
Voy a ir a
dreamt of
dejar los
Ayo's
dientes. Se pone en
grandparents.
automático.
Io.
Ojalá no
Oh,
llegue un
right,
punto
your
en donde vaya a
sorry
hablar.
companion.
Ayo's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. He's barely been eating. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that his grandparents came back. I was so happy. In the dream, Ayo seemed like his normal self again. But it was only for a moment, and then I woke up. In real life, Ayo is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's all right. I'll be there for him.
¿Qué pasó?
Traveler? Chaska? Did you two... Oh,
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. I dreamt about Koichi. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so... Maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. It was a dream. Nothing more. It's fine. I'm the one being a buzzkill.
well, what about you, Traveler? Did...
Sí, exactamente. Hablo con muertos.
You're
ya.
kidding. The captain?
No, of course not.
Maybe the traveler's dream is a different kind of phenomenon.
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war by using its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past selves. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
Okay.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, exactly.
So, the Traveler saw the captain's future?
Okay.
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried to take a look? If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream.
Me recuerda a cierta persona.
You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, Traveler? Should we start the preparations?
Sí, la curiosidad mata gatos, pero vamos allá, ¿no?
Then
Ya.
I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony somewhere else.
Y no somos gatos. Bueno, ella sí. Porque no le pago. Y un... Ay, ¿dónde?
I never knew you could make it this way. This formula is new to me.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me to follow the formula.
Then you still have a lot to learn from her. All right, we're ready, traveler. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief sleep. Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right. Everything's all set.
So, you just need to take a nap? Sounds easy enough.
Perdón. Fui por botana. ¿Qué busca Paigo? Okay.
Here, have some water.
You're awake already, traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Huh? It was him? Guthrid, right? The military doctor?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Eon-san. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down some information. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of honor?
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in that land.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthrid is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met. And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the traveler saw was Guthred's soul.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no way his soul could have survived that long.
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The ruler of death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint, sometimes strong.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthrid's soul inside of him all along?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of others. It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with fragmented souls. I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthrid then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthrud's soul is likely.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together.
No, he
No,
rarely
no.
talked about himself.
Cacahuate.
We were united in our efforts to save
Ah,
Natlan, but it never went
chingado.
beyond that.
Ahí está, coño.
Let's come back to this later. One final step, and we save Natlan for good. That must be our focus.
Okay.
I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our plan.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there are far more important things for Like, if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two...
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck, he might just tell you the truth. Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors
primero.
the bold. So if you ask me,
O sea,
posing
cabrón
the
es el más
question
duro, ¿o qué
directly
pedo?
is the wiser choice.
I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try.
All right, let's head back and enjoy the party.
Nom, 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 nom.
Bring it!
Aquí adentro. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Cuánto llevo? ¿Ya una hora? Uf. No voy a alcanzar a
Thank you
conseguir
so
las
much for
protogemas
coming,
rápido.
everyone.
Yo dudo, lo
As
dudo
this
mucho.
gathering
Así que...
comes to a...
Good luck.
You've got this!
For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant so much to me.
Yeah, today was great. Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go.
Oh, I'm in.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now.
Okay, see you soon.
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place first. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels.
Es que las verduras, güey, las verduras.
Oh, wait.
Verduras, güey.
Paimon wanted to ask something. Where was the How this whole time? What goes around comes around.
Well, I guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super late by the time I get back. I
No.
think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. I can check for you. Yeah, Shilonin is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast. But your ancient name is a special case, so I can't say for sure.
Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go together?
Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirly's with me. Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together. Getting an ancient name is such a special moment.
Whoo, let's go! Help! Someone save me!
Ah, dice. Inútil, coño. Para el otro lado. Tiki, 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 tiki. Ay. Ñumba. Opa. Mierda, me hice daño.
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natland? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road together. It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Moalani.
Wow, feels like it was just yesterday.
Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, you helped us win that battle against the Abyss, and the final battle is just around the corner. Huh? Oh, yeah. You're right. I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage, but your words of encouragement made me feel a lot better.
Exactamente.
I slept so well that night and earned the best score I've ever had in the pilgrimage. So, if you're nervous, traveler, I've learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be rooting for— I bear the ancient name Uther. Alright, let's keep—
A ver.
Bring it!
Que sea súper lejos. Inútil. A ver. Esa es la técnica de Goku. Va, cabrón. Ay, güey. Ay, no me sé ni algo por alguna razón. ¿Y esto?
Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it?
Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able to come back during the battle. Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing in and he got really injured. The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial instincts. Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. He loves his home and wants to share that with— I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. But we want to protect— Love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion. But sometimes it comes with pain. Now I finally understand what he meant. It's alright. This will all be over. The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you and our art— I've always wanted to see what Natland would be like without the Abyss. And now, that day is just around the corner. I know you two can win.
Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
Come on, we're almost there.
Ni siquiera Dios contará conmigo, tía. ¿Qué tan lejos ahora estás? A la madre que te parió. Técnica de... Llegamos. Ok. Está buscando comida.
Wait,
¿Qué quieres?
that's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom. Hello.
La madre de Ayo.
Oh no, you seem worried. She
Record.
left. Come on, let's follow her.
Petas.
She's really freaking out. What's going on? Oh, it's because of Io. Aw, still no change, huh?
Oh, right. You said Io's grandparents died in the
Yeah. When the Abyss attacked, Io's entire family fought to defend Io's parents made it through. But the whole family was really close, and now Io barely sleeps or eats. All he wants to do, maybe he thinks his grandparents are still out there somewhere. But hey, Io, it's me. I brought some steak for you. I know it's your favorite. Nope. It's like he doesn't.
Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of abyssal corrosion syndrome?
Huh? What's abyssal?
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination. Even after its power has been pure, it can cause hallucinations, mental breakdowns.
That does kind of sound like what's happening to Io, but I don't.
It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was everywhere during the battle. Maybe
It's possible.
Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the worst cases. Since we don't have any other options, should we give it a try?
Okay. But just a small amount.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Mejor prevenir que curar. Fua, qué frase esa, ¿eh?
You're okay? I'm so relieved! Thank you so much! That medicine is amazing! Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. Okay. You're full of energy, aren't you? Thank you so much, you two. You helped. Could you share some of that medicine with me? I want to be able to help someone else if I were.
Of course.
You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted. Growing up, it's easy to think that everything around you will just but the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this path, for example. It's the same one we walked before, but now the view is completely different. It makes the things we love even more precious. So, I want to do as much as I can. Actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot.
Yeah, you're so talented and strong. Practically a star pupil.
Really? So you think I'm doing a good job? I've been a good disciple? Or thank you. I won't let you down. All right. We're not far. Bye, Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye, Onpeo.
Vámonos. Otra vez. Técnica de Goku. Bueno, ya que. Dudo que esto sea el fin, güey. Es una serie principal, güey. Literalmente va a durar más de 2 putas horas, güey. Es que
After
no
you
me
visit
acepto.
Shilonen, you should come over for dinner. You can stay the night, too. I'll help my parents get everything ready.
We wouldn't want to impose. Let's see how things go with Shilonen first.
Totally up to you. You're always welcome. Bye.
Adiós.
When you think about it, we actually haven't known Kachina that long. Our journey in Natland feels like it just started, and now it's about to end. That's true. We'll just have to add them to the itinerary. check on your ancient name.
Un viaje sin fin. Uy. Hace rato estábamos hablando de cosas que casi no son infinitas y la madre. A ver. A mi nariz.
Oh, it's you two. The party's over, I'm guessing?
Mínimo.
You knew about that?
Of course. Everyone in Natlan is rooting for you.
¿Qué pasó?
Shilonen is working on the last part of your ancient name. It's best not to bother her when she's in the zone. Your name is a special case. There were quite a few headaches along the way, which slowed the progress. I told Shilonen if we hurry, we might make it to the feast in time to snag the last round of barbecue. I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground.
Sounds like she really wanted that barbecue.
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe. I bet she still hasn't realized the feast is already over.
Oh.
Wait, should we go make some for her then?
Oh, I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. The light out. Besides, I knew it was a joke. But we were having a serious conversation at the time, so I decided to give a serious response. Well, anyway, I have...
Wow, it's your ancient name.
Tumaini. A name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means hope.
A light to guide us through the darkness. Like the stars or the moon. It's a perfect fit.
Amazing. Does this name come with a cool chant like the others?
Tumaini.
Of course, but that'll come later. The traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those words will emerge naturally during his journey. Once you return triumphant from the battle, I'm sure you will have fully understood why the Lord of the Night chose this name for you.
Tumaini. ¿Esto qué? Somos una empresa de viajes. Ok. De habla suajili. Suajili, a ver. Suajili. Suajili es un idioma africano que se habla en varios países de África y en algunos Medio Oriente. Oh, ok.
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than Paimon was expecting.
It all came down to the Lord of the Night's power. This situation is the first of its kind.
What?
Heck, I doubt we'll ever get a chance like this again.
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail. That would have been so embarrassing for humanity.
Well, success was never a question. You just like to make things seem dramatic. It's all the...
Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail. When you've been alive as long as me, you learn that anything can happen.
Okay. It all worked out in the end.
Your name was successfully forged, and it passed all my technical tests. But there's still one more step. We need to make sure the name has accepted you, and will function normally in your possession.
What?
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be surprised if something equally unprecedented happens when you connect to it.
So you're saying it's still too early to celebrate? Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave anything to chance. Let's run this final test.
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Basically, I need to observe whether your soul can connect to the ley lines, and make sure there are no signs of rejection.
Last time, you essentially barged into the Night Kingdom, but now we must make sure that it will truly accept you. Just leave it to me.
Oh.
I'm a professional.
De acuerdo.
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh? It wasn't destroyed?
If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to bear the name would never be remembered. The Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in that land.
No need to make a fuss. Let's go eat. I'm starving.
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite barbecue place.
Barbecue. See? I knew.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol as well.
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people.
Vámonos. Carne y bebida. Ay, perdón.
Is something on your mind, Sweet Wally? You barely had anything to drink at dinner.
I didn't think anything could shake me at this age. But the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel. You have an ancient name now, but the Ode of Resurrection only takes effect if you win. And the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward death.
Las dos son...
I believe in you. And thank you. Your words mean a lot.
All right, I'm ready. Oh, is, something wrong?
No, not at all. Sweet Wally just ate too much.
Yes, that's right. So I should really walk it off. Come on.
Bien. Ahora tenemos una pluma que no sé qué corema. Ah, sí. A ver, vamos a ver por acá. Me da el nombre de Esperanza. En africano. Creo. Va. Está abajo.
All right.
A ver, uy.
All set, Shilonen?
Yeah, just need to check one more thing, and yeah, okay, we're good.
All right, I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the ley lines. It shouldn't take long, but you need to look out for one thing. This test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone. I heard about what happened when you used it last time.
Oh, yeah. Abyssal power kept surging out. If Chaska hadn't destroyed the stone, Vichama would have been consumed by the abyss.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. All this time, our final foe has continued to corrode the ley lines from the depths of the Night Kingdom. Your resistance to its power is remarkable, but you need to tell me if anything feels wrong. If either of us notices something off, the test ends. Got it? Don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take care of that. This isn't exactly a picnic in the park, but everyone knows you never leave trash behind. Shilonen, I'm ready to start. Paimon, give us a little more...
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Whoa, that light is beautiful. It's exactly like when we used the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Your connection to the ley lines looks good. I can sense the Lord of the Night. Your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence. Even on par with the Lord of the Night. Looks like the Lord of the Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer. No surprise there, considering we only got this far because of her. Stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected fluctuations, both good signs. How do you feel, Traveler?
Then it looks like your ancient name is good to go. That's great news.
Ni se acerquen.
Look, something's coming.
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these soul-like beings to leak out onto the surface. It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so that everyone can see them. I know they look like ghosts, but it should... although there shouldn't be this many.
This way.
Shilonen, stop the test! We've already confirmed what we came...
Got it.
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracted all the souls.
Surrounding area?
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, many souls fail to return to the ley lines. Once a soul becomes lost, it can never return to the Night Kingdom. Lost souls can only wander listlessly, gradually fading from existence before disappearing entirely.
Please, take me back. I cannot disappear.
Porque ese se ve normal.
So the connection we established to the Night Kingdom, that's what drew them here?
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful.
Es curioso,
So the
todos se ven
echoes coming
así.
back from the
Y
Night
mira este
Kingdom were
cabrón.
loud and strong. Some of these souls never made it to the ley lines. Others escaped from the Night Kingdom, and even more don't come from Natlan. Complicated doesn't even begin to
Pero a ver,
describe
aquí no
it.
solo hay almas que no pueden volver a líneas
So,
de...
they've always been around? We just couldn't see them most of the time?
We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually requires a complex ritual. But we don't have time for that. That's exactly why my people turned to vessels like Auroron. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, he made it his mission to travel around Natlan and return as many souls as possible. But most of the time, having the ability to perceive souls means watching them wither in agony. Completely powerless to stop it.
So you're saying there will always be those that we can't save?
That's right. But saving some is still better than saving none at all. After all, souls that disappear can never be reborn. That has to be true loneliness. The knowledge that you've been abandoned by the world, even in death.
Yeah, we should try to save whoever we can.
Ahora vamos a salvar fantasmitas. A ver, ¿qué se hace? ¿Qué se hace? ¿Qué se hace?
Oh,
Chama.
I know you. I didn't think we would meet again. Especially using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me. Thank you, Seedl.
Enough of that. What happened to you?
Wait, you're from the Scions of the Canopy? During the...
It's okay. The battle finally gave me the chance. Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wars. I wasn't about to let that happen twice.
Okay.
I scouted the location and direction of the attacks, so I could tell Chief Wyna the safest way to evacuate. Those with grappling hooks escaped through the air. Everyone else banded together on the ground to break through the front. But people needed information, so I stayed behind until the very end.
Oh, you're a true...
Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the future. The battle gave me back my sense of purpose. That's all I wanted. And anyway, I was supposed to see Malco again. I thought we would witness Natlan's rebirth together, but the Night Kingdom rejected me.
Even though you're a hero of Natlan?
I'm sorry. The Lord of the Night didn't do it on purpose, I can promise you that. The ley lines are in terrible shape. Even...
I know. I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me. Even in death, I won't ever get to be with Malco again.
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. The door to the Night Kingdom should still be open to you.
Perdón.
Give me some time. I'll think of something.
Is that even possible?
It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natlan deserves a better fate than this.
Que también imagínate, güey, la idea de que vas a estar con, no sé si era tu amigo, su novia, su esposa, yo qué sé, y morir sabiendo que no vas a poder, o sea.
Looks like this method worked on you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. People don't always have the nicest things to say about you.
That's a given. I hope you come back to us soon.
If I may, what about the others? Can you save them?
We're sorry.
Don't apologize. You're doing everything you can. This isn't anyone's fault. Let this land bear witness to my final wish for this world. From now on, may every soul in Natlan find haven and home.
I promise you, Vichama. I will not abandon the ley lines to their fate.
Thank you. People like you are the Goodbye.
O sea, él sí se pudo ir a las líneas ley, que es como el camino de la vida, de la reencarnación y así. Pero los de estos güeyes no.
Please, my child is waiting for me.
I'm sorry.
Home? Here?
She's one of the souls that overflowed from the Night Kingdom.
Home. Home.
We're sorry. If there was any...
Home.
She's at her limit. Just getting here has taken a...
Let me go back. Let me go.
The Night Kingdom isn't responding. That means its door...
I fought my entire...
I'm sorry. The ley lines are overwhelmed.
Why? Who does it even matter?
Of course you matter! Wait!
Absolute helplessness. That's what he felt in his final moments. I'm sorry.
Save me!
Don't worry. I can help you. Just hold on.
The Night Kingdom. Thank you. Oh, you must be from the Masters of the Night Wind.
Seat Lolly.
See, what a beautiful, dazzling, just like a...
I can't disappear!
It hasn't been long since he died.
I can't. I can't.
Watch out, Sea Lolly. The abyss is
Disappearing. You are.
I'm sorry. The abyss has corrupted his soul from the inside. Even if we could send him back to the Night Kingdom, it would only make the situation.
I know. If we were just a little quicker, we... But it's too late.
Carajo, güey. Oh. Pero mira quiénes son.
Oh no! Saurian souls.
Their souls are still intact.
Hold on! Is that?
That's right. I recognize him, and the two souls next to him should be his grandparents. Well, it all makes sense now. Io could barely sleep or eat because he sensed the presence of his
That must be why he looks so happy right now. They're finally reunited.
When was the last time Io slept?
From what Kachina said, it's been a while. He hasn't been doing so, but now that he's seen his grandparents again, he looks completely at ease.
Kachina's taken me to meet Io before. He's always been such an energetic little Saurian.
Oof.
If he didn't want to sleep, even his... But whenever his grandparents started to sing to him... I think it's a song from when Io's father was a baby. Or even before then.
That's amazing! Io was so restless earlier, and now he's completely Io can finally get a good night. Still, it's not like this can go on forever.
No, their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late.
What's wrong with them? They got super angry.
They don't want to go.
I know you don't want to leave Io, but you can't stay here. You're right. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear in a few days.
They've made their position clear. We want to stay by his side, no matter what. We should respect their...
I don't want to leave them to that fate.
What fate? You mean like the other lost souls?
Yes. They will gradually fade away, painfully and slowly, but that is their choice. For the next few days, at least Io will get a good night.
That's the only way to prevent more souls from suffering the same fate. Once all traces of abyssal power are removed from the Night Kingdom, the Pyro Archon will restore...
So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead too.
What dream?
Oh yeah, you said the captain had a bunch of these kinds of souls with him. But it's impossible for Conrians to enter the Night Kingdom, although it wouldn't be the first time the captain tried to do the impossible.
Even in its fully functional state, the Night Kingdom can't accept foreign souls. It's completely isolated from the ley lines. In theory, that means Conrian souls shouldn't be drawn to the presence of the Night Kingdom. Something strange is going on.
One thing's for sure. It seems like...
Well, he usually keeps his cards close to his chest. If we want to know what he's up to, we just have to wait for him to act. Anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now.
Good or bad, happy or cruel, we always have to face the truth.
I just wish I could have done more.
Hey, don't apologize. None of this was your...
I guess you're right. If we want to end this...
It's just another reason why this battle is so important. Traveler, before you set off, remember to give your ancient name to the Pyro Archon. She will introduce it to... And then, the rest is up to you.
And don't forget, we're all cheering for you.
Lo dije como si fuera mi final. Creo que no fuera a salir. Espérate 2 días. No, pues déjame. No. Era a las 8, si no me recuerdo, así que antes de, mientras estamos acá. ¿Cómo que offline? Como que volviendo a conectar, se desconectó. No sé qué pasó. Anyway. ¿Cuánto llevo ya? 1 hora. Okay, ¿ahora qué?
The day of the final battle is here. Time to go to the stadium of the sacred flame. You can do it, traveler.
Empezar. Vámonos. Tal vez no sea mejor con este equipo porque no lo tengo completo, pero vamos allá. Total.
The Pyro Archon is waiting for you inside.
The sacred flame is even brighter than usual.
I don't think I'll ever forget this day.
Okay.
On
¿Cómo
behalf
les
of all who
encanta
never
las
lived to see
caminatas?
this moment.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here. Judging by the confident look on your face, I assume...
Yep, it's good to go. Shilonan specifically reminded us to show it to you.
To Miney. Yes, that fits you perfectly.
Is that an ancient name?
I heard this is the first time we forged an ancient name for an Outlander. Seems like it was a success.
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon,
¿Cómo demonios subimos ahí?
As you can see, I am holding the Traveler's ancient name. With this name, the Wyab entrust to him a monumental task, and this land binds us as kin. Tumaini, that is his name. Like starlight amid the darkness, flames amid the cold, it means hope.
Tumaini.
Hope. After all these endless years of fighting, you finally found it.
Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, the Ode of Resurrection has protected us for thousands of years. For generations, we have lived on this land, following in the footsteps of our forebears, taking their place on the front lines. We all carry that struggle with us. And now, thanks to your efforts, the end is in sight. We have a chance to defeat the... This glory is one we share. It belongs to all of Natlan!
For Natlan!
For Natlan!
Por Natlan, no sabes más porque no puedes hablar. A la madre, se veía el larguiducho.
Our suffering will not soon be forgotten. But there will come a day when we can proudly declare to our progeny that this war is won. For our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and tribulation. For our homeland, we will claim victory.
No one fights alone!
To battle!
A la batalla. Qué anticlimático. ¿Y qué pasó? ¿Ya? ¿Es todo? Ah. Wow. Ouch. Antes de... ¿Sigo offline? Pero sí. Valió madres el kick. Bueno, total. no sé qué pasó con el kick.
We're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the Night Kingdom by now. The corrosion here is relatively mild, so this is our last pit stop. Once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will save us from...
So there's no turning back after this, huh? After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place. It's a mystery.
The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, it made sure you're... But still, you can go no further. The Abyss also has the power to corrupt the mind. So once we venture deeper... But, while we're still here, I believe some of your friends may wish to say... True, but there's time. Come find me when you're ready to set off. I'll explain the next step of the plan.
Oh, cabrón, quiero ladrar.
Are you ready, traveler? All right. Before we face... I'm sure you remember the Abyss tumors from the previous battle. Our final enemy has a core that possesses similar qualities. Since I'm more familiar with this place, I'll go find and destroy this core, while you go straight to the enemy's lair. We can... All right. Then all of Natlan is behind us. So let's gather our... No one fight.
Oh, ¿quién me ladra?
Malika already left, so you should get moving. Oh, Paimon still remembers her promise. She's gonna... Paimon's not some kid who's afraid of the dark. She's gonna be brave this time, so don't you worry. Always. You're not in this alone.
Tiki. Métele turbo, biumba. Ah. Hostia. Te esquivo.
Try and stop me.
Fuck.
Pyroclastic surge. Rev the engines!
A por ello.
Full throttle.
Que sí sé, que soy, que yo la tengo. Fiumba. Puedo golpear.
Something feels familiar.
Familiar, okay.
Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle!
soy buenísimo. Soy Francesco. Ay, verga. Ay, verga. No, se me olvidó.
Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engines!
Vamos allá. ¿Qué haces acá?
Hey, sis. It's been a long time. Actually, we already met in one of your dreams, didn't we? But
Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised you were one of them. After all, it's been...
yeah, I'm sure my soul has been reborn many times by now. But that doesn't mean Hine is gone. If the past, present, and future exist at once...
You're right. It's too bad we don't have more time to talk.
Your plan is almost at the final stage, isn't it? I knew it. Oh, I really wanted to help you in this era. But an ordinary person can't transcend time. Back then, I said I'd come find you one day. But... oh, I failed, time and time again.
You didn't fail.
Wait, then the paper frog I made?
Yes. And your architecture manual as well.
I'm so glad. 500 years is a long time. I was worried someone might toss it during a move or something.
No, they never forgot their debt to you. I learned a lot about you from them.
Sounds like I placed my trust in the right people. Everything I wrote, though, it's probably outdated now, isn't it? Oh well. It's been a long time. And it's not like I was some innovative architect who left my mark on history. But I lived a really happy life. I dedicated my career to helping those without a home. I didn't have time for love or for myself, but I didn't care. There are so many things in this world that deserve to come first. That's what you taught me. You never took time for yourself either, did you, sis?
No, it wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice. And now, the end is near. Be it the enemy's end or my own. In the end, the method you used to transcend time was much more than a simple paper frog. You sent your love across time. So let me say this, Hine. I will love you. Forever and always.
I know that. Mom, Dad, and I, we feel...
All right.
I believe in you, sis. For Natlan.
Don't worry, we're here to help.
¡Hola madre!
So, I call on your benevolence to heal our hero.
The abyssal pylons are being protected by some kind of power. They can't be destroyed right now. Taking care of these monsters first might give us an opening.
Try and stop me! Rat from the sky!
Ahí se murió. ¿Otra?
Solidify!
Coño. Mira, ulti.
Bring it! Let the mountain flames boil! Quietly now. Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Rev the engines! Pyroclastic surge!
Ah, que tenemos que romperla, no que tenemos que defenderla. Ah, ok. No sé qué tiene mi daño con la bicha, a la mejor.
Gather. I will have order.
A huevo.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
I didn't know I could do that. Hello, Mr. Traveler. You remember Tlasoli, right? She's my mom. I saw her in a dream. And she spent the whole time apologizing to pick up all those people who lost their memories. They're the ones who deserve apology.
Nechka told me all about what happened, and this was my advice. Even though we can't undo our mistakes, there will always be opportunities to make up for them.
I had a good talk with my mom in that dream, and she agreed to lend me her. My mom made a lot of terrible mistakes in the past, but now she's using.
You're a very talented person, Nechka. I'm sorry your life was cut so short.
It's okay. We still managed. Good luck, Traveler.
You can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off. We got to see each other in a dream. And that's enough. The square makes it possible to connect the living to the Night Kingdom. If the Abyss starts, it pains me not being able to see Mualani again. But if I can do something, Mualani will grow to surpass me as a warrior and accomplish greater feats than my own. I have no...
Qué bonito. Hoy. Actívate la cosa de su madre, vámonos. Vámonos. A la mierda.
Rev the engines.
Hola. Va. Entré y ¡buah! Menudo porro me eché, el tremendo humo. Olé.
It's you. We meet again. Remember me? I'm Malco. We met when you came to rescue Kachina. I could barely hold. Vichama told me about the horrific battle on the surface, but now the souls of the Night Kingdom have been revitalized.
More importantly, after everything, we finally get to fight side by side. It's all thanks to you and Siglali.
The path ahead has been heavily corroded by the Abyss. Navigation will be tricky.
I'll take care of recon and combat. I was in a bad place when you met me, but I was a capable warrior back in the day. Come on, follow me.
Of course. It's dangerous out there, so stay close. More monsters! Leave them to me.
I've got your back.
Full throttle!
Stabilize.
Bring it! Things are about to get dicey.
Yes! Coco, we made it!
Okay.
Time to teach them a lesson. We're the Flower Feather Clan's top adventurers. Let's show them what we're made of.
This is order. Gather.
Ah.
Letting brave names echo!
Whoa, you're as strong as ever.
Who are these two?
You said it, not me. Everyone here's amazing. So of course that includes me and Coco.
Este cabrón se chingó un dragón, güey. Esta madrecita pequeña se chingó un pinche dragón, güey.
Not all adventurers go down in
Aventureros
history.
fuertes, no, Jesucristo, este güey.
But right now, it's safe to say we're doing.
Me preguntaba qué había pasado con ellos, pues ya se murieron. Chale.
Then let's go.
We're all with you. I know your guide fairy and little one couldn't join you here, but I'm sure there's still...
Avanza, pelotudo, que yo no puedo correr. Ah, está conmigo este. Ah, huevo. Llamita, llamita. Genial,
bring it. Stabilize.
Quietly now. Hands up.
So strong. The power of the abyss is protecting it. It's almost impenetrable. Leave it to me. Time for the abyss to face its reckoning.
Cabrón. Me mataste a Maui, que de tu madre. Por causar el planeta. Me hiciste el saguardo y me mataste acá.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That was amazing. Judging by your clothes, you're not from Natlan, are you?
I've never seen a soul like you in the Night Kingdom.
But the Night Kingdom doesn't accept Outlanders, right?
Yes. Although, rather than a soul, it would be more accurate to say that I'm a story created by the people of Natlan.
What?
I was his most trusted second-in-command. 500 years ago, we fought against the Abyss together, and I sacrificed myself during battle. The shamans of the Masters of the Nightwind recorded my story on a woven scroll. Even now, many in Natlan know my name. So you're him, but also not him? That's right. What you see is the me from the... It was in fragmented memories of my life that I finally began to understand the real me. Unlike my righteous and noble commander, I was obsessive and cruel. An approach I believe to be more efficient. Okay. Our differences caused many an arguments between us. You tried. I will stop at nothing to protect my commander's interests. The most idealistic and righteous among us are the most fragile, so I must protect his edge. Strong hand is required to stand against us. That is what the glory of Conria means to me. I do. I have my reasons, as do all who believe in something. You will understand that soon enough. Due to the limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further. The enemy's lair is close at hand.
But don't worry. All the souls of the Night Kingdom will lend you their aid.
You will become the hero of a new era.
Oh, you're a special one, Traveler. You proved that again just now.
The light will continue to guide your way through the endless darkness. Go now, for Natlan, and for all who lost their lives to the Abyss. This time, we shall prevail. Not for any single nation or faction, but for us all.
Boy. ¿Este boss? Oh, mira quién es.
Hey, Traveler. Need some help? Doctors can be really handy in an emergency. With your special powers, you should be able to make it through this place. Go now! Huh? What was that? I felt shaking all of a sudden. Oh, I was wondering where she went. Well, that just means we've got even less time to waste. I never liked causing trouble, and I definitely don't want to be the one who holds up the Pyro Archon's plan. Yeah. I'm really glad she fulfilled her mission. She seemed a lot more mature than before. All those years of worrying, but better late than ever, right? Anyway, that was enough for me. I won't back to the natural order of things. Worrying is supposed to be the older sister's job. All right, enough about that. All we can do, I would say our nation's future is looking... Go now, traveler.
Ok, ¿cuál era? La T. ¿Seguro que llego? Pelotuda. Pelotuda. Ok. A ver. Es con este, ¿no? ¿Cómo que use mi de esta? A ver, espérate, ¿qué? ¿Qué digo que tenía que hacer? ¿Puedo llegar hasta acá? No tengo ni la menor idea si se tenía que hacerlo, pero voy a malvades. Vamos. Cubole. Pero tú, ¿qué tengo que hacer? Transfiere el alma de que vamos a usar una misión elemental para descubrir los secretos. ¿Qué? Transfiere el alma de Kiyomato y usa su visión. Para descubrir los secretos de las estatuas. ¿Qué estatuas? Transfiere el alma de Kiyomato es una visión. ¿Cómo? No, espérate. Transfiere el alma. ¿Puedes repetirme la estupidez que estoy intentando hacer? Porque te lo juro que no entiendo. Misión del alma para descubrir los secretos de las estatuas. ¿Qué estatuas, güey? ¿Qué secretos, güey? No hay nada. Transfiere el alma de un...
I would say, go now, trap.
¿Qué estatua, güey? No hay nada. Te lo juro que no estoy entendiendo una mierda. ¿Qué tengo que hacer, cabrón? Transfiere el alma a un y usa la visión elemental para descubrir los secretos de las estatuas. Espera. Es que no tengo que hacer esto. Tengo que cruzar así, güey. Es que no tengo una puta menor idea de lo que tengo que hacer, cabrón. ¿Eres tú? No. ¿Por acá? No. ¿Qué tengo que hacer, güey? Estoy intentando analizar gilipollas. ¿Qué decía yo, güey? Ok. Algo más divertido, porque no mames, como... Métele tu turbo. ¡Qué cabrón!
You can do this.
Yo siempre... Ay, perdón. Mi filiturina. Ay, cabrón. Un madrazo al mouse. Genial. ¿Y no se arregló? No quiso arreglarse lo de aquí, no sé.
I embrace. I trust.
I acknowledge.
Reconozco.
I welcome.
Yo...
I follow.
Yo sigo.
I walk with. Tenoch, the one and many.
Todos los Tenoch. ¿Y ahora qué? Oh, coxo, no coxo, cara del coxo.
Let my people light up your path.
Woo!
Mawika is just up ahead. Now, go and bring forth a miracle reserved for the divine. You, the kindling we know as humanity.
¿Qué es esto, güey? Vamos, campeón. Hola, hola, hola. Ok, veo que alguien está peleando ahí. Métele turbo, espirancito. Ya. Ok. De la nada.
It's too late. Resistance is futile.
¡Métele turbo! Esquivo. ¿Cómo es esto? Esquivo. 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 Hostia, hostia. ¡Salta!
Extinguish, for the world will always fall to darkness.
¡Métele turbo! ¡Oh! ¡Oh! ¡Soy un pez, pelotudo! Aquí puedo saltar, ¿verdad? Sí. Ok. ¡Hostia! ¡Hostia!
Fire shall be this nation's tomb.
Ok. Esquiva la hostia. ¿Qué hago con ustedes? Esquivo, 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 esquivo. ¡Ay, mierda! ¡Ay, Dios! ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es Ender? ¿Quién verga eres, güey? ¡Wow, wow, wow! ¡Wow! El punto es ¿con qué estamos peleando, güey? ¿Con el abismo?
If you so yearn for the agony of death, then bow down to its true appearance.
Su verdadera forma. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Un puto dragón? Un puto dragón. What the fuck is that? Lo voy diciendo ya, este juego con sus animaciones.
You who traverse the stars, fear not. Natlan has placed its trust in you. Descender, ignite your fire, the hope that burns within.
El elemento fuego. Espérate. Okay.
I have witnessed the light of this dozens of times.
Okay.
Once the wood is spent, night will return.
Oh, ¿qué es eso? Mucho daño de repente. ¿Qué lo hice?
Fear.
No sé qué está pasando.
A prelude to Natlan's future.
¿Qué fue eso? ¡LOL! ¡Oh! ¡Corre! ¡Corre! Ok. No sé si esquivé eso o no. Eso no, claro que no. Ok. Ya te estará. Entonces se supone que esta es la existencia misma de la vida. ¿Qué chingados es eso? Okay.
Watch out, traveler.
¿Qué tengo que hacer? ¿Tenía que ocurrir eso? ¿Hola? ¿Qué pasó?
All will be mine to seize, devour, and...
¿Hola? ¿Otra vez aquí? No manches, ¿qué ocurrió?
Your long journey shall end in vain. Even with borrowed celestial power, your destruction is...
You march to an end you cannot change. Millennia of struggle, all in vain.
The lives of the Descenders are more valuable than you can imagine. You destroy this world's hope with your own hands!
If I was fated to fail, then why do you fear?
Voz del vacío.
We embark on a pilgrimage for the wishes of the people. We choose to battle, to earn a glorious name. And in the end, we burn to cinders.
Mi pregunta es ¿por qué no se ve en
And
Kik?
so this cycle continued, time after
Ahora se ve
time.
en Kik. ¿Sabe qué ocurrió? ¿Qué está pasando, güey?
My fate is to bring this journey to an end, once and for all!
Okay.
Listen.
¿Qué ocurrió? ¿Y el pinche dragón? O sea...
Did they lose? No, it can't be. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind.
Those who forged our own destiny and future.
That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
No tiene voz Iter. No mames. Ay, Dios.
We won't give up hope. This is where we forge our future. With our own 2 hands!
Es la mandoble de acá, mija. No, padre, ¿qué fue eso?
Even after one of my attacks, the flames of hope still burn.
But
the fear of darkness, and with darkness comes to me.
Ok, ya, basta, tranquila.
The world was born and so shall return.
Ok, creo que no sé cómo funciona eso. Todavía. ¡Oh! Que se corta. Ok, ya entendí. ¿Cómo se va este? ¿Hola? Ok. Hubiera estado chingón que pudieras aventar las espadas con otras personas. Ok, te esquivo. ¿Dónde se está yendo? ¿Qué está pasando?
We need to purify the totem poles.
Tenía que escoger al cabrón que no hablaba.
Soul is noble and pure. Hero is just his starting point.
Wow.
Why do you struggle when you are so weary? Why must you seek pain?
Okay. ¿Dónde está? ¿Para qué?
No one fights alone.
Wow. Ok. ¿Y qué tengo? ¿Puedo romper otra? Ah, para este. Ah, ok.
And your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
¿Quién sigue? ¿Quién sigue?
I wish to soar with him and see the world beyond the sky.
Wow. La que no habla. Oye, esta escena era tan épica así. Porque, es que pues. No sé. Es que es un problema, no sé de qué.
You toil in vain, and you
Mucha policía, padre. Toda la lucha.
curse you!
Vamos, ¿por qué?
Enough, you foolish pests!
I admire his wisdom. How he always lives in the moment.
Being his friend makes me so happy.
I got this.
We will take back Natland's future!
Every adventure can be stressful and scary. But with the Traveler around, there's always hope. There's no challenge too great. As long as we're together, we can do anything. We will never, ever stop moving forward. Because that's what it means to be best friends.
There's a faster way. Hop on.
Y no me toque la cara.
Unbelievable. No signs of abyssal corruption whatsoever. In that case, just get some rest and enjoy your victory.
That That means there's officially nothing to worry about. You won! You actually won! Paimon knew you could do it! The Abyss is no match.
Los dos, los que no hablan. Los dos.
Welcome back, great hero. I can't wait to tell your story to everyone.
We should record it on a woven scroll, too. That way your story will be preserved in my tribe for... I'm sure the grannies and grams back home are already on it.
Amazing job, Traveler. Becoming the first Outlander with an ancient name. Definitely.
The Lord of the Night was right to place her trust in you. She chose the perfect name.
The most important thing is that you made it back safe.
No, I don't. You came up with a rescue plan?
Well, the Traveler already saved me once. So yeah.
Couldn't have said it.
Wait, really? Who did you see?
So, you heard everything we said?
Those messages became part of your name during the forging process. I just didn't expect them to come in handy at such a crucial moment.
Hey, what's embarrassing about that? I'll say it again right now. Being your friend makes me so happy.
Good one, Koichi.
Things are looking lively over here. How you feeling, Traveler? Great. Just what I wanted to hear. The preparations for your celebration ceremony are almost complete.
Celebration ceremony?
According to tradition, we hold a celebration ceremony for our most outstanding warriors after their final pilgrimage. In most cases, outstanding means warriors who earned more than 20 victories in the Night Warden Wars. It's an exceedingly rare honor. You can think of it almost like a lifetime achievement award.
We haven't held one of those ceremonies in a long time, though.
True, but given the Traveler's exceptional contribution to this victory, let's head to the center of the stadium and I'll announce the honor to everyone. You deserve a formal round of applause for this achievement.
Oh, then I'm gonna grab the best seat in the house.
Wait, slow down, there's no... Moika, if this ceremony is to celebrate defeating the Abyss, don't you deserve the...
What's the point of holding a victory feast for yourself? Besides, I'm already the pirate. Let's go. Everyone's... Today, Natlan's many fought for this day and gave their lives for this cause. We must not forget them or the heroic Outlander who lent us their aid. His ancient name, Tumaini, will be immortalized in the history of Natlan. From this point on, there will be no more Night Warden Wars, and I pray the Ode of Resurrection will never again need to bring back the Fallen. We fought for a singular purpose, peace. And now, it has been achieved. The funeral to commemorate the Fallen will be held on a later day. But and show him the warmth and gratitude of our people.
Yeah! Woohoo! All right!
Go on. This is your moment. You should savor it. Now that the threat of the Abyss has been eliminated, we finally have a chance to restore the Night Kingdom. I'll take care of that first.
Okay, we'll look forward to good news.
Just a moment, great hero. Before you set out on the parade of blessings, please accept these feathered accessories.
We bestow these gifts to every hero who receives this honor.
They are proof of your bravery and strength, and mark you as a role model for all in Natlan.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for saving us from the abyss.
Now, the person who has the honor of adorning you with these gifts is none other than one of Natlan's most outstanding warriors, Chaska.
Oh, it's just someone we know.
You sound disappointed.
Exactly! It, makes this moment even more special because we're already friends.
Well, both in a personal capacity and as a representative of all warriors in Natlan, I bestow upon you this blessing. May your flame forever burn, pure and bright.
With us by your side, you'll never fight alone. Time to embark on your parade of blessings.
Hey, Hero! We're here to guide the way.
Great Hero! Could you look this way for a sec?
Oh. No vi. ¿Quién?
Over here! Over
Ahí está la
here!
cámara. Chin, no lo vi.
Quick!
As the sun shines down on our nation.
Siento que hay mucha alegría, güey. Va a pasar algo, ¿verdad?
Great Hero! Could I have a moment of your time? A lot of people here really look up to you and would love to get a picture or an autograph. You don't mind indulging them for a little bit, do you?
Wow, look at all the people. They must have been waiting here for a long time. That doesn't sound like too much to ask, right, Traveler?
That's right. The photo booth is this way, and the parade of blessings will continue in that direction. So head to the next area whenever you're ready. We'll be cheering for you.
Over here! Over here!
Vamos, fotacas.
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Oh, that pose is perfect.
Such a precious memento.
Wow, it looks great.
Can I have one more photo? Just one more.
Sorry, only one photo per person. There's still a lot of people waiting.
It's okay. One is enough. One is more than enough.
Oh, look over here. Perfect. This is going straight into the next issue.
Thank you, Hero. Thank you so much for everything you've done for Natlan.
All right, that's all the film. No more pictures, everyone.
Huh? Aww. We can't keep our great hero here forever. Thank you for your participation and your understanding, everyone.
Wow, everyone's so enthusiastic. Paimon bet she can make a small fortune by selling photos of you to people in Natlan.
Paimon.
All right, it was just a joke.
There's a bunch of people waiting for you here, too.
Woohoo!
The Great Hero!
It's the great hero. Quick, give...
Line up, everyone. Single file, please. The hero will begin signing autographs.
Perdón, me re perdí. ¿Qué pasó? Ah. Mira cómo firmo, güey. Mira cómo firmo. Mira cómo firmo, güey.
I'll treasure this for the rest of my life.
The hero's autograph? I actually got the hero's autograph?
All right, last one. The great hero has a parade to... Thank you for taking the time to sign those autographs. We really appreciate it.
NP.
Sorry to bother you, great hero. I'm a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. I know
Every ancient name has a story. Usually, the Wyab reveal those mantras to our...
Oh, you mean like the lines the 6 heroes recited when they appeared? But, where do they come from? Is it something you have to decide, Traveler?
Oh! That was beautiful!
That's the final element of your ancient name, right? That means you've been completely accepted by Natlan's ley lines!
From the Lord of the Night herself? Legendary. True to Miney! To...
Look, they're dancing!
For music, for the sacred flame, and for our...
¿Quién está bailando? ¿Mi compa es de aquí?
Wow, you're here too! And you brought a bunch of friends!
Qué lindos. Esta cosita de aquí. Muy lindos.
Huh? It's the great hero! Please, come dance with us!
Whoa! What do you think, Traveler? Should we join them?
Bueno.
Alright! Paimon's always willing!
Ay, no me digas que di. Un espacio, ok. Ok. Suban a la música, güey, no me escucho. Mierda, no.
Hey, not bad.
Let's hear it for our hero.
Santo cielo, güey, eso. ¿Por qué posición me quedé también yo?
We now arrive at the end of the Parade of Blessings. Let us offer the traveler our bless. Woohoo! Yeah! All right!
That's a hero's welcome if Paimon ever saw one, Traveler! You deserve it, of course, considering the risk you took.
Traveler, Paimon, finally.
No me digas, ¿qué pasa?
Why didn't you come to the parade?
Never mind that. I have something important to tell.
Oh.
I went to revisit the revelations in my dreams as soon as you came back, but I couldn't fall asleep just anywhere. I needed somewhere private. I didn't want anyone to overhear me sleep talk or watch me contort. Anyway, that's not the important part. It's about Mawika's death. Her fate has...
What?
Oh.
Didn't you defeat the bad guy behind all this? Does that mean the...
No. The disaster is over, but my dream... That's why I came to find you. I need to... Where is Mawika right now?
She said she was going to restore the Night Kingdom, compared to fight...
Easy? Not so much. We can't restore the ley lines without the Lord of the Night. The Lord of the Night is weak right now. She told us that herself, remember?
True. If the Lord of the Night could restore the ley lines by herself,
Not even that. The Lord of the Night knows the ley lines better than anyone. I'm sure. Point being, this matter is far more complicated than the Archon made it out to be. Malika has accepted her death, remember? For her to let someone else dictate her, she must think the outcome of her death. The moment Malika used the Ruler of Death's power, death was demanded in return. That means Malika doesn't have to just sacrifice herself to the Ruler of Death. She can still use her death to get something in return.
Then let's get going! Where do you think she went? Could it be where we found the swordsman?
The Lord of the Night should now be able to appear anywhere in Natlan. What we need to know is where the Ruler of Death can be summoned. According to the Lord of the Night, the Ruler of Death is one of the Shining Shades, an extremely elusive figure. Even woven scrolls dating back thousands of years have nearly no mentions of her.
Right! Xbalanque created the rules of Natlan by borrowing power from the Ruler of Death. That means he's met her before! Wait, do you think Xbalanque could have met the Ruler of Death in Cinder City? The one that—
It's very likely. After all, Ochka Natlan was built on the site of a previous dragon city. It's known as the first city of the Pyro Archon.
Alright, then let's head over right away!
It's not easy to get there, so follow me. I'll take you.
Hostia, ¿ahora dónde estoy? ¿Hola?
Man, this place really is hard to get to. And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right? All those eyes inside of it? Talk about creepy.
I believe that's how the Ruler of Death keeps an eye on Tevat.
Look, it's Malika!
Pelotuda, ¿qué haces sola?
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no interest to me anymore.
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the heavenly principles. Mohica, as the price for using my power, and with you, the war that your nation has waged for more than—
Malika!
You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you doing?
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natlan for 500... No. For the entirety of our history. We've eradicated the Abyss from Natlan, but its power remains in worlds beyond Tevat. Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its corrosion in the long run. But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. She lacks the power for such a task. And worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules of Natlan disappear along with her. We have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now, but it remains Natlan's strongest defense should the Abyss return one day.
So, you're planning to—
Yes. My plan is to once again place my life within the sacred flame. 500 years ago, I gave my life for the chance to be reborn in this era. A chance to see all my plans to completion. And now, to sustain the—
I respect your decision, Malika. But this method the flames of your life force are exceedingly strong. But a life sustained by fire is one destined—
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's power will be consumed at a much slower rate. My life force should be able to sustain it for another 200 or 300 years. Future Pyro Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natlan's legacy endures, the Night Kingdom will survive, impervious to the Abyss.
Once again, you place hope in the hands of the future.
pilgrimage can replenish the power of the sacred flame. We can give it that—
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the abyss. A grand competition full of promise and glory. Fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. And so, Natlan became the nation of war. This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance to grant them the liberation of their spirit. There will be no war, only competition. One fueled by our dreams for the future, rather than a desperate struggle for survival. A new future deserves a new meaning. A chance to take a definitive step forward.
Very noble indeed. But what does any of this— In my eyes, Malika, you are not inherently special. A child of Natlan among countless others. Yes, the situation is urgent, and the ley lines must be restored right away. But it is too heavy a burden for you to shoulder alone.
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all humans as the same, but a leader is swift and decisive in the face of reality. Someone capable of making the right choice even when there are no good options on the table. Sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan overcome this crisis. That is the right choice. After all, leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people. Without them, there is no Archon. The people look to their leader to make the world a better place and stand up for them when it counts. For that reason, I must see my duty through to the very end.
But what about you, Malika? You still haven't talked about what you want. Is it that unimportant to you?
It's not important, Citlali. There is nothing more important than protecting the future we built together.
I shall accept Malika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death. Thus concludes the deal I made with Xbalanque several times. Lord of the Night, you may now be... What are you waiting for?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony.
Another?
I was to bear witness to a death. And now this—
If the life of this second individual fails to meet my requirements, Rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity, and I must always—
Cumbersome.
Wait.
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned.
Indeed. Like you, he carries many—
Malika, I understand how you feel. And if I were an ordinary mortal, but like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long. And I can offer you created this new future, and you deserve to guide its direction. But death is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come—
Your people?
That's right. They have been with me
But how? Carrying that many souls within you? There's no way you could keep your consciousness intact. Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism like I was.
Do you still remember the voice that you heard? It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Conria, my heart was modified to convert memories and souls from the ley lines into knowledge. As a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls, and developed the ability to sense their presence, much like yourself. After encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification. The lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlanese, have been stored here ever since.
And you want to send them home?
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence with the Lord of the Night, I can become master of the ley lines and change the rules entirely.
He expressed this to me, and I agreed. The captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition, he aims to challenge the authority of the ruler of death.
Revenge?
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality, the curse of absolute.
I know.
Then, bear witness to my the people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power, myself included. If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But at the same time, left unresolved, that paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. Forsake one of your rules. The choice is yours.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor. I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the four pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. Huh? What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together.
Yes. Let's go together.
Wait.
The captain, he...
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from this place?
Lord of the Night,
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed with immortality, release from the mortal
Even so, please, his long journey has finally come to a close. I suppose I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years. Or how much strength.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like always, he never...
It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being,
Es que
their
imagina tener
voices
la
echo
voz de tus
endlessly
antiguos
through the
compañeros
mind.
de guerra, cabrón.
Souls that
Hasta
retain
morir.
memories of their
Y el
death
punto es que tú no
often
puedes morir, o sea,
scream and
güey,
wail in despair.
ouch.
Considering the number of souls inside him, that effect would be even greater.
So,
Joder.
over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never truly know his agony. But I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death was so strong. In the end, he used that immortality to his advantage, and granted the Lord of the Night eternal life by fusing his existence with hers. Well fought, Captain.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was unable to accept the souls adrift on the surface. The reason lies in the Heavenly Principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original purpose was to help counter the Abyss. But at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. Even after reconstruction, the rules needed for the Ode of Resurrection made it impossible to reconnect the ley lines to other nations. That unique quality is precisely what drew the captain to Natlan.
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes. But all those attempts ended in failure. He fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within him could find salvation. We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility, and I confirmed the feasibility of his plan. I, too, recognize the need to change the rules of the ley lines. Not only for the souls that wander this land, but for the outlanders that may perish here in the future. In the eyes of the Heavenly Principles, that kind of change is extremely risky, if not impermissible. But, as an angel, I have a duty to serve humanity. Such is my mandate.
Thank you for everything.
Lolly, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, I said how many years of life are enough? 10? 100? But now, I have the chance to live forever. I am immensely grateful to humanity for this gift.
You don't need to thank us. You bear a heavy responsibility.
Heavy? No. Farewell, humans. Creators of miracles.
Looks like she returned to the Night Kingdom.
So, he fought to the end for all those souls and challenged the rules of the world.
He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its future. If not a successor, then that responsibility. But for now, let us pay our final respects.
Joder, güey. ¿Encontró su final?
To my sister Hine, I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory. But I still want, after countless partings and farewells. Now, the pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is to showcase the thrill of competition. Our cultural legacy is not rooted in our suffering. In this era of peace, with the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders, and many have set their sights on the wonders of Tibet. I'm sure many exciting and eye-opening adventures await them. And although our battle scars will fade, the stories of our heroes will never be forgotten. When a new you returns to this land one day, I know you'll recognize the significance of this war and the land we love has not been destroyed, but grows stronger by the day. I will forever be grateful that I got to see you again. And when the flames deliver this letter to you, I hope you know how much I miss you. I actually got the chance to finish, and not a moment too soon. It's time to bid farewell to all the fallen.
Wow. ¿Es todo? No.
Hey, is that...
Wait. Soy yo. Ok. La he equivocado.
All right.
Parece que a veces es bueno caminar.
We are gathered here today to bid farewell to all who lost their lives in this war. This struggle has caused us profound pain and brought us face to face with but through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered, and we never lost sight of victory. Even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path to victory. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, they will return to us with the first rain of spring. It is just as our poem describes. We are the inheritors of memory and legend, those who grew alongside sun and wind, those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation. The fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited one day, and as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved homeland, their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortalized in stone. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian, all equally important and indispensable. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger, who sacrificed his life for our cause. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago, a man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen, for the chance to offer them a final resting place. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated foe and protected me in the process. We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot say his character is representative of all, but on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Natlan, all heroes are worthy of celebration.
Ay Dios. Ya no chillo. Está bien. Ya ni vi el final.
Our hero's here. Is there something you want to discuss? The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode Teyvat. If the Abyss had free reign, this world would become any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the Abyss is met with That unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. Perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures.
Esto va a ponerse muy lore, güey.
Oh, the Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect at all. Your own strength is what allowed you to keep fighting. Still, moral support is also an important, if underappreciated, effect of the Ode of Resurrection. The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked the Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis, and his request was granted. The captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles. But since this is the final Gnosis, I doubt that perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared. A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable the moment you step, so make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel. Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui infiltrated our borders around the same time. Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Krai, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. The people there can use a very special power. It's said that this mysterious power predates even the 7 elements of Teyvat.
¿Hay un elemento más?
Ancient Moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power. The project that connects all three must be ambitious indeed.
¿Hay un elemento antes de todos los elementos? What the fuck?
Huh? Tribe? Oh, you're thinking. In truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a certain tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by anyone. Your name likely. Of course, that won't happen for a very long time. The long journey of the Pyro Archon has now come to an end. Together, as we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you once again. This time, thank you for the respect, understanding, and support. You can keep chatting with your friends nearby. I think I'll stay here.
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh, the battle, right? Even though we won in the...
Siempre es así. Lo horrible de la guerra es que nadie gana. ¿Ese número cambia con las decisiones? Decía 1960 y algo, creo. ¿Hay más? Yo pensé que está aquí, ¿no? Ya con una imagen del cielo, como terminó la situación. Yo hubiera puesto eso.
Bring it.
Story! I want to hear a story!
Come on! Tell...
Well, you kids don't... All right. You can be the... Now.
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty fun.
This is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlander known as a warrior of great strength,
completely immune to the power. Most importantly, the Traveler is kind and brave.
Yeah, he's super strong. Tell us more. Hey, just let him finish this.
The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he recognizes you.
The second hero is also an outlander. Many years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his body. His goal was to give them a home, and with that, a chance. The third hero is none other than our current Archon. Not only is she a powerful and respected figure, but she also commands the power of the Ode of Resurrect. With the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this story truly begins. Under his guidance, Kachina performed exceptionally well.
¡Wow! ¡Qué emoción!
Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared. Everyone gathered at the stadium and sang the Ode of Resurrection together to send their support to the furthest corner. Hermione became known by all. And in the beginning, there was darkness until someone set themselves. Only then did the universe know light. Anyway, the dust has now settled, and the Traveler fought for life. The Captain fought for death, and our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
Wow! Is there more?
Sounds like you like this one. Tell you what, give me some time and I'll...
I loved it! This is the best story. Yeah, and Hermione is the coolest ancient name. I get...
Hey, it's supposed to be my turn. No, it's my turn.
No, it's my turn. I get to be So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Wanna let Paimon be Hermione for the day? Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon. A new adventure awaits.
Y aquí se acaba. Dios. Hostia. Wow. Dudo conseguir la recompensa, pero sí, ya se acabó todo. Güey, buenísimo. No. Ay, este juego y sus historias. Es que es lo mejorcito que se puede encontrar en un juego, güey, su historia. Y créanme o no, todavía falta un chingo de cosas. O sea, hay cosas que ni he hecho por el simple hecho de que quiero esperar a grabarlas. Vamos a desbloquearlo. Y luego lo hacemos. Esto no se pone. Todavía tengo que hacerlo de. Con timing. No voy a decir nada. Y soy un huevón, déjenme en paz. Pues bueno, por ahora hasta esto va a ser. Con esto me despido. Nos vemos al rato si se puede. Si no, pues no. En ese caso, adiós.